And so you take away your goals in order to just focus on, being a mother or a father and raising the child. And you kind of get into survival mode. I'm here to remind you, like, before you had a child, I'm sure you had desires and goals. Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Markita, your favorite nomadic mom, spiritual coach, and teacher of life. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Here on this channel, we'll be talking all about how to live your very best life as a single parent. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share this video. So, in this video today, we'll be talking all about how to live your very best life as a single mother. For those of you who do not know, I am obviously a single mom. And I am super grateful to be in position to say, for one, that I'm a mother, but for two, to say that I'm single. Let me explain. This contributes to the first point that I'm going to make. In order to live the very best life that you want to live as a single parent, meaning that you don't have a partner, a significant other, anybody in the home helping you raise your child. That's what I mean when I say single parent. But in order for you to live your very best life as a single parent, you need to wrap your mind around the fact that you are not special. There's nothing special about being a single parent, right? Being a single parent is not a crutch. Life happens, right? For whatever reason, you and your partner or your significant other or whoever you chose to co-create with, you all just life happens. And for some reason, I'm missing a whole clip and I can't find it, but I just wanted to add another piece into the whole being a single parent is not a crutch. That means that you absolutely still have to make things happen and make things work for your new life. No more using you being a single parent as an excuse to dim your light or as an excuse not to get things done, because it's just a part of life. Number two thing that you have to be mindful of when you're talking about how to live, your very best life, is you have to be very, very intentional with your time. I have a toddler. She is 14 months old, and it is no coincidence that at this stage it's very time consuming. And I'm just learning now, and I think that it's going to be a lifelong lesson as I continue to raise her, but how to be more creative and fluid with the time that I do have, because she does require a lot of attention, especially if it's just her and I. It is absolutely imperative for me to make sure that when she is taking a nap or when she has downtime, then I'm doing the things that I need to do for myself, for my business, and just making sure that I'm making the most of my time. Like, it's so easy to just, because I've done it before. It's just so easy to sit around and just, watch her. And then when she takes a nap, then I take a nap. And I do think that was important when she was younger, because I was still, very much so postpartum, getting used to being a mother. But you need to make sure that you're being intentional with your time. So if you want to see something different, you have to be mindful of, there are only 24 hours in a day, but there are 24 hours in a day. Like, that's there's 24 hours in a day. So that's plenty of time to accomplish things or get some things done that you would like to do for yourself. Number three thing that you need to be mindful of as you are trying to live your very best life as a single parent is to make sure that you don't forget your own goals, your own desires. And I know that it's easy to slump into survival mode because you may not have the support, you may not have the finances, you may not have the energy, the time, or these are the things that you feel like you don't have, right? And so you take away your goals in order to just focus on, being a mother or a father and raising the child. And you kind of get into survival mode. I'm here to remind you, like before you had a child, I'm sure you had desires and goals. So, in order to make life a little bit lighter, in order to, just make life more thriving for you, like this is still your life, right? This is still your life. You have to remember your desires and goals and still go after them. You still have to go after them. And that looks different for everybody, but don't forget them. Don't forget them. We have a habit of wanting to put everybody else before us as women. We do it. It's what it is. But I'm here to remind you, don't forget what you wanted to do before you had children. So that goes to my fourth point. Get out of survival mode. My fourth point behind all of this is to get out of survival mode. And I know I'm getting out of survival mode now, right? Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. But I am getting out of survival mode now. And what I mean by that is I understand, I overstand have you have to have child care, right? You have to work in order to keep a roof over your head and clothes on your back and shoes on your feet and the electricity you want in. You have another mouth to feed. I get it. I overstand all of that. But that mindset of I have to work, work in order to provide, like that's survival mode. It's more about thriving, right? I heard Eric Thomas say the other day, like the mantra, the affirmation is I am the ATM. I am the ATM. So that means that my gifts and my talents that are down on the inside of me are going to produce, energy out. And so the money is going to continuously flow. And that goes back to your goals. Like those two are so connected. So let that be an affirmation for you. Like you are the ATM. Like you're the ATM. And you absolutely have to remember your goals and get out of survival mode and thrive. Thrive. Do what you want to do. Do what you said you were going to do before you had children. And my fifth and final point to this is to find your tribe. As a single parent, it is important that you have community, that you have people around you that can help you when times get rough, or even just to keep you company or be in your surrounding areas and just to hang out with. You have to take time and intention to find your tribe, find your people that are going to push you to the next level, that's going to remind you of your power, that's going to remind you how amazing of a parent, of a person that you are, that's going to remind you that you are a person first. And that being a mother is just another role that you adopted, a very, very important role, or being a father. Being a parent is a role that you adopted. But it's so important to have people around you that is supportive, that helps. And I know that when you have a child, that the dynamics of relationships definitely change because your priorities have shifted. But it's still important to set intentions on finding tribe and finding community. And I just have one more point and one more thing to say to add to all of this, because for me personally, in my personal journey, as I have just been reflecting on where I am up until this point, I've gotten to this point of relief and ease and determination to still live out my fullest dreams and my fullest potential and still go after everything, because I self reflected. I sat with myself and reflected on who I am, what I want, what I desire, who I've known myself to always be, the power that I have inside of me. I've sat with God, I've sat in silence, I've fasted, I've just done a lot of internal work. Before I had a child, I was already doing the internal work, and afterwards, it didn't change, right? It just made me go even deeper. So, because of that, the very important thing behind all of this is to look at your life from a holistic standpoint. You are mind, body, and spirit, like always. So, with that being said, make sure that you're doing work on all three of those, at all three of those capacities, in order to bring in a more full and fruitful life for you first. That's all I have for you all. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for coming and visiting this message. I hope you can walk away with some value. I hope that I see you back here again soon. And please, if you got value, any value from this message, please leave me a comment. Let me know what resonated, what didn't resonate. Let me know, what you learned about yourself or whatever. Please share, please subscribe, and I'll see you back here soon. Peace.